Don't wait till the night before Christmas to be good.
And in 3, 2, 1, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 2 of the 7th annual 12 podcasts of Christmas. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Francois de Nation.
I am Andrew Sorsdahl.
And I am Lincoln Rat.
Like the YouTube personalities? I actually love that you brought them up. Because I found out recently, I don't know how recently it was for them, but they deconverted from fundamentalist Christianity not too long ago. So I'd like to congratulate Rhett and Link from finding your way out of the pit of despair. Thank you very much.
I'm pretty sure that was fairly early on in their career when they started making YouTube videos.
Well, no, because they just I don't know, because they just started making explanation videos about it. Like, they just started talking about it. So I don't know if maybe it just took them a long time.
They're not worried about alienating their fan base at this point.
Yeah, so I don't know if it just took them a long time to talk about it.
I think
so I'm going to credit this next episode with Good Mythical Morning. This is stolen right out of their playbook. I'm going to make no qualms about it. We have some more of our own unique, interesting ideas come up. The only reason we're actually doing this Stolen Valor Act is because Francois is a large proprietor. Unfortunately, Lord of the Rings and Halo don't have a flavor that you can compare to other flavors. So we're going to see today.
That all day long.
Andrew and I are more interested in the ranking, but we are going to test Francois. He has had, on average, probably 2 Coca-Colas a day for his entire life, averaged out over his existence.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that's
And so we're going to see whether...
such an ungodly amount of Coca-Cola.
He's had a lot of Coca-Cola. He's also had the knockoff brands. He's not shy about that. As you see before us, we have 6 sodas ranked.
But most importantly, we have our lovely shot of our moose milk, sponsor of this, but sponsor, not the sponsor, don't sue us, of this 12 podcasts of Christmas 7. Cheers to moose milk.
So, what you see before you is 6 sodas. We have no fucking idea what these are. Producer Tim actually arranged all these, and then producer Kevin is sitting behind the scenes now with the letter of intent that says what each one is. I know what the 6 sodas are because I picked them out. We have Co-op Gold soda, Compliments brand soda, Save On brand.
It's backyard chillin' cola or something.
Some shit. Whatever the Save On Foods brand is. We also have, what? Western Family. We also have Coke Zero, because apparently you can't tell the difference in the flavor. And finally, we have an all-natural sugarcane cola. So what we're going to do is each.
Do we have any Crim City soda, Kingpin Cola?
Pepsi's not in here?
No.
Pepsi is too. We didn't want it. We wanted to keep it.
It's a good fucking. But I need water. I just thought of this. The thing is, like, they're going to contaminate each other so quickly unless we take like considerable time between them. I need
Suck
water.
on an ice cube in between each one.
Oh, Kevin, do I have a bottle of water over there anywhere?
He doesn't need it. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we are going to rank these sodas from our favorite to least favorite. And then we are going to get Francois to determine.
I think we all try to guess which one is
Sure.
Coke.
I don't think I'll have a shot in hell of knowing which is which.
Well, you haven't tasted them yet. You don't know. Maybe you'll know right off the hop which one you think is Coke.
Like I'd say, the only claim I'm making here is I'll be able to tell which one is Coke. I won't be able to tell which one's the Co-op Gold or which one's any off-brand. I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to tell which one is Coke. That's the only claim I'm making here.
So, are you saying that Coca-Cola is the best of these products?
In terms of taste?
Yes.
So
you are saying
I'd probably
you will
say.
likely rank Coca-Cola number 1.
I would say, yeah. Like, obviously this is just a blind taste test. This is one day, and I have cravings for different things. I don't always just crave. Like, I've had days where I'm like, I want a Pepsi today, but it's like consistently Coke is the type of cola that I most often crave, and I would consider it to be the superior cola out of all
So the lineup
colas.
will sit in front of us. As you can see, left to right is 1 to 6. We're then going to take those sodas and drink them, and as we rank them, as we sip them, we're going to rank them. So we'll all start with number 1. It's obviously going to start in
How do you rank them until you're finished all of them?
We're going to set it in position number 1, and then you're going to decide if the next soda is better or worse than the soda you already tried.
I like that.
So everybody grab soda number 1. You're allowed to sniff it.
Oh, I can tell
That's not Coke.
that's not Coke. Right
That's
off
not
the
Coke,
hop, I can
okay.
tell that's not Coke.
And have a sip.
It's nice. It's off brand, but it's nice.
That's off brand for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that's our first drink.
I think that's normal sugar. I don't think that's cane sugar. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably a compliment.
And
I'm gonna-
you gotta save some because now you're gonna have to want to come back and taste it after.
No, I'm confident that's either Western Family or compliments.
Okay, write that down. He's confident.
That is one of the. That's
He
one of
thinks number one is
or-
Western
or-
Family or Compliments. He's going.
or Co-op Gold. It's one of the. It's one of the three
Oh,
off brands.
fuck, here
One
we
of the
go.
three off brands.
Okay, everybody.
I don't disagree with what he's saying.
If you're ready, grab number 2.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yes. Need to cleanse my palate first.
Hmm. Hmm.
I think I like that more than number 1.
Hmm.
That-
Interesting.
That tastes off
Interesting.
brand as well, but maybe that's the cane sugar.
I'm putting number 2 ahead of number 1.
That's
so
interesting.
You're going to put your glasses in order. So furthest to your right will be the ranking your sodas.
Yeah, I like the second.
I
one
will say
better.
this 2 is warmer than 1. So that I don't know. That's kind of
Try and get those biases out of your mind.
heat has got a lot to do with the enjoyability of a drink. I gotta say.
Number 3.
All right, cheers.
That smells
I think
like
this is
Coke
the Coke Zero. Yeah. This doesn't. It's not sweet.
That's Coke Zero, 100%. I'd bet my life that's Coke Zero.
Like that makes me think that's Coke.
What does?
Like I think that's Coca-Cola.
Because it's not sweet.
It's sweet to me.
I would bet a lot of money that that's Coke Zero. Number
Even
3.
tastes like.
Write that down, Kevin. Andrew thinks that number 3 is Coke Zero.
Once again, I'm not in disagreement with Andrew.
Okay, number 4.
Ooh, that's fucking. I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that cane sugar?
That's cane sugar. Number 4 is cane sugar.
This has a like a slightly Dr. Peppery taste. Like
I
this
don't
is.
hate that.
This is. I don't like this. It's like almost
tastes,
cinnamony.
It tastes like shitty Dr. Pepper. to me.
What is Dr. That's cinnamon, right?
It's like
cinnamon
root,
cola.
It's root beer. It's like root beer, but not root
No,
beer.
it's got like 50 different.
What's in
flavors.
root beer?
It's like
What's the thing that gives root beer its distinct root beer flavor?
it's like literally a root.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's
like
my
a lic-
question.
I don't know what kind
What
of
is the root?
I think it's similar to the licorice root. It's the same kind of
I'm
family.
putting that as
So
my
it-
second
So
favorite.
but I don't know. Like it's sweet. I don't know if the cane sugar is doing that or if it's just like a weird flavoring.
But that is the cane sugar one, though. I'm fairly certain.
I think this might be
Hey,
like
Andrew thinks
there was
number 4 is the
was-
cane sugar one. Write that
There
down.
was
do.
one. So the cane sugar one was in the glass bottle, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's yeah.
I'm just gonna put down
number
Dr.
4.
Pepper because that's how I'm gonna identify. This is shit. Coke Zero and these are
Okay, you should have 4 things ranked, friend.
different. Yeah, I do. I know these are not going to be better than me. These are shit. These are not. These are going to be better than these.
Okay, so number 5.
Cleanse the palate here.
This also doesn't. Oh God.
That's another off-brand.
This
I
is
don't.
Coke Zero.
Yeah, I think this might be Coke. But no, this tastes like Diet Coke. This tastes like aspartame. This tastes like a fake sweetener.
That's what Coke Zero is.
No. Coke Zero doesn't have any sweetener, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has aspartame. The same.
Oh,
thing.
that's what it is. Oh, so yeah, this might.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
I
right.
think this might be the Coke Zero then.
You fuckers thought the real Coca-Cola was Coke Zero.
These are shit.
I think you might be right then, because. Okay, so that's where I made my mistake.
One of these two is Coke Zero. I'm not willing to say
Okay, number 6.
yes or no. Ooh, that tastes not good.
That's off-brand. Yeah, I think it's either 3 or 5. It's 3 is Coke. I think that's right. I think
I gotta think about this.
You guys both fucking said no way it's 3 Coke. Because it's
Tasted
not
watered down.
yeah, it didn't taste. I think it is Coke though. Yeah, I think 3 is Coke.
Yeah, fuck. You son of a bitch. I can't wait to roll back the footage when you're like, nope, not Coke. This is Coke Zero.
No, but like I agree. I was so certain because to be fair, It was. It
The
didn't
off-brand
taste
colas are
as sweet.
sweeter.
Yeah, they have a sickly sweet taste to them for sure.
When you guys are ready to do your final,
This is my final. This is it.
I'm saying 3 is Coca-Cola.
I'm saying 3 is
Put your
Coke.
Coca-Cola glass forward.
3 is Coke. I'm saying that 5 is Coke Zero. I'm going to say 4 is the cane sugar, and the other 2 are the off-brand. Who is correct? Or,
He's not that bad. This is a lot. It's a lot on the line. This is a Coke guy.
This is the whole thing. This is all the marbles.
yeah, which one's Coke, Fran?
Like for you, this should be like putting cod and Halo beside each other and me asking you which one's cod.
I thought you meant like cod the fish.
Yeah, like a
I'm
big
like
slab
Fran's
of
not really a
cod.
big fish guy.
There's a lot on the line here. For a little
Wish
guy
I had
from
water.
South
It's just like I don't know how much is fucking.
Mhm. This gentleman has drank, in my opinion, an average of 2 Coca-Colas a day. There were days where he upped that average to skin over his berth.
Oh yeah, I for sure fuck them. I wouldn't doubt that there was a
Average.
day that I've drank a case.
Yeah, but I was gonna say there's
I
days
know.
where he would drink like 5 or 6, and there's days where he drinks none. So if you are talking about an average, I would say
There, like,
probably-
there was a fucking 3-year period in high school where there was a lot.
Honestly, like those first few university years, that was the worst because then there was no one had control over my spending, or very little control over this one.
Okay, Kevin, what are
No,
the?
hold on,
Oh,
he's still not ready.
I need to know.
If it is number 3 and Andrew gets number 3, we are rolling back the footage.
Why are we rolling back the footage?
Because
No, I was very confident until I tasted the aspartame
What is
E5.
this?
I think 5 is anyways. Like 5 tasted so.
I don't.
Was it 5 we were thinking was cool? Yeah.
Oh, that can't be it.
Yeah, 4 is definitely not right. That's 1 again. Yeah. 1's not right either. 1 has to be an off-brand.
okay, so now you've got a glass here.
I already said that. I forgot we were going to rank them, so I'm going to put that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am just fucking at a loss here. None of these are like hit me as like this is Coke.
You were so down, sir. Oh, almighty have fallen.
Well, make your guess.
I can't wait till you think it's like Schweppes for sure. This is Canadian Dry. Boom, it's Schweppes, and you're swept away. Andrew's gonna be swept away in episode 8 or whenever we do it. You're absolutely be swept away.
The one thing I will say about big difference between Schweppes and Canada Dry is
that
the
you
type
don't know the difference.
the type of carbonation, and if we let them sit for a while, it will be very tough to tell.
You heard it here first. Okay, decide. We wait on bated breath. Rank them. Tell us which one's Coca-Cola.
The ranking has little to do with my process right now. Can't be.
What notes are you getting? No, don't do
sweet.
that. You got to rank them.
I don't fucking remember anymore.
Well, that's
I'm
the
driving Coke. I'm at a fucking loss. I'm having an existential crisis here.
like it should be like a warm hug from an old friend. Like what? is
That's what
going
I'm
on?
saying. I'm not getting a warm hug from an old friend. None of these are fucking hitting me hard.
Next,
It can't be 2. It's
Next
got to
time-
be 3 or 6.
Next time we're gonna try taking acetaminophen different brands and see. What
It has to be 3 or 6.
That's 2.
You have to pick one. You have to pick one.
It's like public.
Did I get 2 2s?
No. Why are you grabbing mine?
Where's my?
This is my 6. Those are your 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Quit fucking with my shit.
So I don't have any left, do I? Fuck. Okay.
You gotta pick one.
I just don't know which I like better. So I think the Coke has. So I'm gonna say I think Coke has to be 3 or 6.
But you have to pick one.
I know, I will. I'm just
Okay.
fucking. I'm just laying out what I got so far. I did not like 4 and 5. Definitely. The 3 that I was the most confused about was 2, 3, and 6 as to which one was Coke. I don't think 2 can be Coke. It's too sweet. 1. I want you to give one more go here.
That's off-brand too.
No, that can't be. 1 can't be Coke, so it's got to be 3 or 6. 1 stayed the coldest the longest, interestingly. Like, it's still cold, and the rest of them got warm. 3 or 6, 3 or 6. Fuck, I don't know. It's like, I don't know now. It's like, it's just a mental game with like consensus, and it's just like, the consensus seems to be that 3 is Coke, so it's like that my brain's telling me, but it's like, I'm not really that confident either way. Okay, so I don't like 4 or 5, both shit. Wouldn't drink them. 2 is off-brand, 1 is off-brand. I would probably put 2 slightly ahead of 1. And then 3 and 6, I gotta decide. Fuck, I don't. Let's go with 3, I guess.
Okay.
3 will go with Coke, and then 6 is my 6 will be. So I'll rank them right now. 3 best, 6 next best, 2 after that, 1 after that, 4 after that. No, actually 5 after that, and then 4. That's my rank.
Okay, producer Kevin, please tell us what is in glass number 1. Compliments brand soda. I had that ranked number 3. No, number 4.
So that was off-brand, Kate.
I had that ranked number 4.
Okay, producer Kevin, please tell us what is in glass number 2. I have that as number 1. That's my number 1 soda.
That is not mine. That's my
I
number
did not
3.
like. I didn't mind Western Family. That was
Now, the
third.
question of the day, producer Kevin, please tell us what is in glass number 3.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Roll back the footage. All right, producer Kevin, please tell us what is in
corrected
glass
myself
number
by the end,
4.
You fuck. Okay,
So
I thought
That's
so.
so it is that they gave it that Dr. Pepper taste. Interesting.
Producer Kevin, please tell us what is in glass number 5.
Yeah.
Coke Zero. I had that right.
I had that right as well. Yeah.
And finally, please tell us what is in glass number 6. Gold soda.
Go
I
up
really thought I
gold.
would have
Not a
gold
fan.
higher.
That was the one that got the closest to Coke. So I did it.
We all did it.
I thought you'd be more confident.
I as well
I
did.
think that definitely tells Co-op Gold you've got a hell of a product on your hands.
I'm gonna say it's like I'd like to say that if I had maybe water, that it's like I could have watched it. I don't know if it was just like contamination between cups. I don't know if it was the fact that there was different temperatures that were in play. Regardless of any of those factors, I should have been more confident. I am a lifelong Coke drinker. You should be able to give me a Coke that doesn't have any Coke in it, and I should be able to smell it.
You should know by the weight.
Yeah.
I do want to say that if you do roll it back, I picked number 3 right away. I said it was Coca-Cola.
Yep.
You did,
I'm
yeah.
the man.
I think to your point, yeah, like there's something about the sweetness levels because like it didn't taste as sweet.
Tasted water. It
tasted
tastes
watered
watered
down.
down to me.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah, like the Coke was like this.
What did we
isn't
start
sweet
with?
enough.
What was number
Like
1?
maybe that was the problem. Is like it's like
The compliments is fucking.
it was like
sweet.
because we started with such sweetness so quickly, it contaminated the.
Yeah.
It made in comparison number 3 seemed
Okay,
so.
so where are we
unsweet.
compared to each other? I had 6 as number. I know number 2 is number 1. What
I
was
had
your
Number 2
1?
is my number 3.
I had Coke as 1, 2 is 3, or 3 is number 1, 2 is number 2, 6 is number 3, 1 is number 4, 5 is number 5, and 4 is number 6.
See, I had Coke Zero last. I actually don't mind Coke Zero. I don't know why I hated it so much. I didn't mind that cane sugar soda. I wouldn't buy it because it comes in individual glass bottles. What a pain in the ass that is. But
I didn't like it because it was too much like in between being like Dr. Pepper and Coke. Like I didn't like it.
cane sugar I had ranked last, and I had Coke Zero ranked just above that. I would not buy either of those products, so they're interchangeable for me. They're not products I would consume willingly. I had Coke ranked number 1. I had Co-op Gold ranked number 2, and I'd like to congratulate Co-op Gold on coming ahead of Compliments. Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah,
I really did not like the Western Family. That was number 5.
No.
No, number 2. Yeah, not
That
a
was
huge fan.
I had that as number 1.
I had number 3.
What was 1? Compliments?
Mm-hmm.
1 was Compliments. It's surprising. I would have suspected that Compliments would have.
6 was sorry.
I liked 3, 6, 2, and 1. I'll say that. I liked all 3 of those. All 4 of those. I would buy all 4 of those products. Yeah, wouldn't be mad about getting
I'm
them.
gonna mix them all together now.
Mega Cola. I will not drink these 2.
Yeah, I don't really have much interest in the rest of that. No, thank you.
Yeah, we'll try what my Super Cola tastes like.
I'm gonna guess like shit. Though I don't know what that tastes like.
Mm-hmm. It definitely has hints of cola.
Just hints of cola.
Well, that was fun. Later on, we are going to test our knowledge of ginger ale products, which I've had like 2 cups of.
Also, we're going to do a little bit of a beer test and see if we really do hate Bud Light as much as we say we do.
Yeah, because I say I don't like it.
I don't hate Bud Light. I
don't
like
hate-
Bud Light.
I don't
I'm
like
totally
Bud
fine with Bud Light.
I'm not a fan.
In fact, I've said that I won't drink it again. So, going to be a very tall order if I choose it. Really, anything less than second last will be embarrassing. Be quite embarrassing. I really like
because beer is like you can tell by just the coloration, so we'll have
Well,
to
you
get
won't
like
be able to tell.
opaque.
Well, you can't.
Oh yeah, I guess through the red. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm sure. Clear glass. These look very different.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the red glasses was a nice touch.
A little bit of Christmas, a little bit of crack. I think I'll just wash them. They're already colored. I'll use them again. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay, well, I think. What did we learn today about sodas? I think the number one takeaway for me is that the off-brand sodas are very sweet.
You can tell immediately when it's an off-brand.
Yeah, I would assume that it's the attempt to compensate. It's like you don't have that fucking
Like it has a Pepsi sweetness to it.
you don't
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's like that's what I'd say. It's like an attempt to compensate. It's like you don't have that surefire formula that has that crazy addictive quality. So it's like what is a thing that is a known addictive
I think
substance.
all in
Sugar.
all, if you talk to a large group of people,
Why do old people prefer Pepsi? It seems like all the old people I know, if they're a rum drinker or whatever, it's like a rum and Pepsi, way more than a rum and Coke.
I mean, they like prune juice and shitty candy. I don't know.
Yeah, but what is it about Pepsi that old folks appreciate?
Maybe just the sweetness. Old people really do like sweets. That is a thing.
yeah, that's
Is it a generational thing? Like, because as far as I know, like my grandma specifically, like she's always been like a Pepsi, like rum and Pepsi.
Maybe it was like availability when they were young. Like maybe
Yeah,
Pepsi was more available in their area. But it's like I don't know. It's just like Coke has always dominated the market throughout the entire 20th century.
Well, I read this whole thread on Reddit about how there are certain towns in the U.S. It's like you're a Pepsi town or you're a Coke town. And it's like all the restaurants in your town. But this is obviously before there were chains, right?
I think Pepsi's older, right, between the two products? Because
No.
it's like from like the 1830s. Like
Is it really?
Oh, it's old.
Coke's also really old, but yeah, I don't know. I know that Coke is, in terms of like product sales, Coke sells more
Well, I think that
cans than Pepsi cans.
I think Coke really did itself a huge service when it partnered with McDonald's, and then McDonald's partnered with Walmart, and now the 3 biggest corporations in the United States are one big conglomerate that they just like. If you're having a Coca-Cola at a
Super
McDonald's
Walmart.
inside a Super Walmart in Arlington, Texas, you are American out the ass.
That's the most American thing you can do.
Yeah, order a Coca-Cola inside of McDonald's.
I guess
But
you could actually, the most American thing you could do would be shoot someone in a robbery to.
No, someone
Not
who's
just
being-
someone. A visible minority. Shoot a visible minority.
Well, no, but only if you're a police officer.
Okay, yeah. So
Shootings in
be a
general.
police officer.
shoot a minority.
Shoot a visible minority.
While ordering while drinking in order to receive your Coke and Big Mac in a Walmart, McDonald's.
Like your cashier had a gun. Oh God, he's got a knife. Unload some clips into him.
Interestingly
Take your
enough,
food.
PepsiCo is a massive company.
Oh, it's a food company, yeah.
Yeah, it's
huge.
massive. It's crazy how much stuff they own.
They own a lot of like the snack food and
They've got to
chocolate
be.
bar, yeah.
They've got to be the biggest. They've got to be the biggest retail food, like snack food shit. Like they own like Quaker and Frito-Lay and like.
What's the water company?
Nestle, they're so evil.
Nestle, Coca-Cola owns Nestle.
Yeah.
They're so evil.
Yeah.
I think Pepsi owns Aquafina. PepsiCo owns Aquafina.
Coke. Why does who drinks Dasani water?
I don't like it.
I would rather die of dehydration than drink fucking Dasani.
I won't go that far. I don't like dying, but I don't like Dasani water.
Dasani used to be the only premium water you could get in Cabri. There was like your Co-op Gold, and then there was Dasani.
Yeah, actually,
Co-op
back
Gold
to that
is-
point. Co-op Gold has dynamite products.
Oh, yeah. Terrible packaging, terrible branding.
Here's some
But-
of my favorite
Tastes great.
some of my favorite Co-op Gold. Awesome roasted peanuts. There's like a lime and black pepper as well.
Oh,
It's like
they're so
a
good.
chili something.
The chili lime ones, yeah, they're great.
Or maybe cracked pepper. Oh yeah, it's chili and lime. And then I think it's just cracked black pepper.
Yeah.
One of them.
Mhm.
The sodas are good. I mean, high quality chips. Like the snack foods are all really great. I haven't used a lot of like cleaning products, detergents, anything like that. But I know like
It's all this that's the one it's so silly. If there's ever a product you should buy generic, fucking pharmaceuticals
oh yeah,
and cleaning chemicals, because they can't it's just the branding. If they say it's X chemical, it has to be X chemical.
yeah, absolutely. Also, like an interesting thing, like really, if you're ever buying snack food and you don't buy it, I don't know. Like, does Dollarama get the old shitty chocolate
Yes,
bars?
yes.
Is that why they're so cheap?
It has to be, because every chocolate bar I've had from there has been, not everyone, but it tastes stale. It tastes old.
Really, I don't get that. Like, my rule of thumb when shopping at a Dollarama, Dollar Tree, everything for a dollar store is don't buy stuff that can break. Because if you buy stuff that can break, it will break immediately. The second you step outside the door, whether you use the product or not, it will be unusable.
I've seen people buying groceries from there, and it makes me a little bit when I say groceries, it's like they're buying canned goods and
But
whatever.
like that stuff can't go bad. Like they can't be serving stuff that's rotten.
Well, no, it's not about rotten. It's I think that canned goods would probably be fine to a point, but they also do have an expiration date, which they can't sell if it's past. Fair enough. But I chips and candy bars, if they've sat in the store for a long time, even if they're not expired, they have there's a different taste in a
I
fresh
guess.
one.
Yeah, maybe I don't know.
It's less fresh. Doesn't mean that it's bad, but
not as fresh. Best before.
not even yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Co-op Gold.
Don't you
coming in
remember
second.
Sam's convenience store in high school? How they would always have those old fucking candies that tasted just tasted old. You don't remember going to? You don't remember apparently little convenience shop of horrors that was across from Luther.
Oh yeah, what was happening there?
He was
Having
he was tricking all the foreign exchange, the young not foreign exchange, dorm students into going into a greasy mattress in the back, and
they were trading
stuff.
sexual favors for a tab at a convenience store.
Yeah,
kind of an odd trade, in my personal opinion.
I don't think it was so much a trade. It was more so he demanded.
I mean, the threats are kind of empty. What's he going to do? Not bag your goods after you've purchased them?
From what I understand, it wasn't a totally willing situation. I guess he gave them a bunch of free stuff, and he's like, now you have to pay me back. There's only one way.
My lord.
Yeah.
What a trade with the devil.
I don't like the use of the word trade, because it implies that these young women were prostituting themselves for chips, when in reality,
Quite possibly what happened. I don't have evidence. One way or the other.
I suppose it could have, but I don't think that's what happened.
One thing I also want to say, just going back to the sodas for a minute, I don't think that I didn't notice a distinct difference in carbonation.
There was a couple I noticed that were more flat, but it wasn't a major factor in
Determining.
determining which one was the Coke.
like I'll tell you the one thing that I thought about Coke that was going to tip me off a lot more was if I take a big gulp of Coke, I guess it's usually when it's right fresh out of a can, like it makes my eyes water sometimes. So I didn't think the other sodas would do that, and the Coke didn't, but I guess it came out in cups. But it was relatively.
Oh yeah, the carbonation was pretty. There's like one or two that were like distinctly like. I guess that's the other thing is like, it's not a pure test because we had Coke out of cans and Compliments out of cans and Co-op Gold and other stuff out of a 2-liter, and then one thing out of a glass bottle. So it's like how much does that affect?
I also did the Co-op Gold come in little cans, or do we have to buy in a big?
No, it came in like we bought a jug.
Yeah, one thing Co-op, I like those little cans. They're really nice for mixing drinks.
Yeah, it's a perfect size for mixing a drink.
Yeah. So definitely, when I used to, my old professor from the University of Saskatchewan was actually the head of HR as well as high up in the marketing department at Co-op, Federal Co-op. So if you're listening, Angela, and still holding that position, those little cans would be a great idea. So, and speaking of which, just one thing I want to say, we, in our previous recordings, interviewed a professor of mine from the University of Saskatchewan, and he has recently passed, Professor Joseph Garcia. So, Garcia.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. He was an interesting fellow. He loved municipal politics, let's say that.
Eloquent.
Very
well-spoken.
eloquent. Yeah, I
Friendly.
pretty sure he knew everything there was to know about municipal government. Not the most electrifying topic, but one that is of the utmost importance. Nonetheless, we still have Mayor Charlie Clark.
He was extremely knowledgeable, though.
We have Mayor Charlie Clark in Saskatoon.
You won the recent election.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
No, I have one more thing.
Okay.
We were speaking about cans, and you moved quite abruptly into your dead professor. I noticed there's a giant fucking can of Crazy Farm.
Yeah.
Like bigger. Like I've never seen a can that fucking size
It's called
before.
a crowler.
A crowler.
Yeah, and they're individually filled one at a time at the brewery. They are available now.
How the
That's
fuck
when you
does
won,
that
didn't
work?
What?
You won that.
Yeah, I won
That's when
that.
you won, yeah.
Isn't that kind of silly? I won that.
Yeah, I mean, you could have just said, "Give me all the fucking cans."
Give me all the
Crowlers
money
right
in the
now.
register.
Yeah, the two people that we had a table of 5, and the two people that won something was the guy who owns the place and the guy who owns the place's girlfriend.
So,
Was it rigged? There's no way for me to actually know.
I didn't want the crowler.
Certainly possible. There's a lot of things going on that I think we'll get into in a future podcast about like people who might be missing, who might be deceased. We're not sure. Have we seen them? Have we not seen them? Lots of questions being asked.
I mean,
there are investigations that aren't currently happening, but could potentially be happening in the future. I'm not sure.
This is how we know. This is the thing that tipped us off. One of the people at this table prefers to eat plain, lightly salted tortilla chips.
No, I said that about potato chips.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. One of the people at this table prefers to eat plain, lightly salted tortilla chips. No salsa, just tortilla chips. And my response to that was, "Where are the bodies?
No. Yes, I
Can
do
we
enjoy.
Can we give the family some closure?
I do
because where are the bodies?
I do enjoy lightly salted tortilla chips, but we were discussing potato chips.
Yes,
And I said that I liked
reduced
sodium Lay's potato chips.
No, but you said I don't even really like those. What I really like. What I really
I don't like
above
lightly
all
salted
those
tortilla.
things-
I like full salt tortilla chips.
Oh, fair.
You are aware, this is just a factoid, most murderers in the 21st century are brought to justice. That is a statistic.
Like I said, can we get the family some closure? Just tell us where the bodies are.
I just want to explore the difference between the term most and all, and how those are two very.
I think that is a really great thing to explore.
Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Join us for our next episode where we're going to have a guest. Are you going to have a guest next episode, or are we going to wait for another episode?
I don't know.
We have a guest booked. We have a couple other guests tentatively booked. Stay tuned. There's going to be lots of angles, multiple microphones. We're going to be drinking ginger ale, more moose milk.
Playing a new, I would say that maybe not in the next episode, but you will not see another episode of the show probably without a guest that doesn't feature a new game that we're going to be introducing. Where's that tune?
Name that tune.
Name that tune, not where's that tune.
Name that tune.
Name that tune.
TON. So stay tuned for that. Thanks so
Stay
much as
tuned.
always.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good evening.
Good night.
See you later.